Welcome back to my channel. I am Luxuriously Layla, and I'm going to be talking about haters and how they will hate regardless of what you do or don't do. Typically, you will have haters when they see that you're improving or doing something that basically like draws in attention, which is usually when you're doing something good or something that will improve your life and improve other people's lives in some way or fashion. And the thing is, people may hate on you just because they see you as a challenge or that you may surpass them. Basically, that they feel inferior to you in some way. Another aspect of someone hating on you is them being jealous on you. And if they're not jealous, they just simply hate you. I don't know why. My experience with haters or someone disliking me is, I don't even know, because I just don't be paying attention to them. You know what? No, I do pay attention to them, but I just don't take them seriously. I mean, how could I take them seriously? They're basically wasting their time hating on, I don't even know, because most of the time I'm thinking about myself, thinking about ways I want to improve, things that I did that may have been embarrassing, or something that I did that's just, I don't know. I'm not thinking about whoever is hating on me. I honestly find it kind of embarrassing because I really don't be doing anything to people, but that's just what happens. Like, it would be someone that hasn't done anything to someone, but they're gonna hate, hence hating regardless, whether or not, because you can't make everybody happy. And I don't try to make everybody happy. I just live my life trying to do my best, whatever my best is at that part of my life. Because sometimes my best would be just doing nothing and just being there. Like, that's literally my best. I don't feel like talking or doing anything, just sitting down and listening. Like, that's my best. And I'm mostly thinking about how I am in some of my classes when class is in session. Like, the best I can do that day is just getting to class. No participation, no raising my hand for nothing. Just say my name and leave once class is over. But anyway, haters. There's so many songs about haters and like celebrities being grateful for haters because they can be motivators, they can be encouraging if you turn their hate into motivation, into something positive, which is a pretty good twist on it, because you're basically getting rid of the negativity and seeing how the negativity can benefit you rather than harm you. And that is very encouraging. It reminds me of the Lulu is the Salulu because some people may think that, oh, just because they hate you, you have to basically feel their hate and such. But no, another aspect is, because they hate you, you should even feel more driven to prove them wrong. And I don't know. Yeah, like, don't care that much. Because if they have that much time to be hating on who you are, they could be spending that time doing something more meaningful, like making themselves more money or taking better care of themselves, rather than hating on you, who you're not even going to be You're not even going to be remembering them after, I don't know, 1 minute of seeing them or talking to them. And another aspect of someone hating on you is that they may be even jealous of who you are. And jealousy is, I don't understand jealousy, because if you're jealous of someone, like, why are you jealous? Just do better for yourself so you don't have to feel jealous on someone else. Like, you see them doing good for themselves. Don't think that you can't do it. I think jealousy, now that I'm saying it out loud, it may come from them thinking that they can't do something. So they're jealous that someone else has done it. But really, you should, as my other video about confidence, how to build your own self-confidence, basically build your self-confidence so that you don't feel jealous about someone else's achievements. And be confident that you can achieve something just as great or even greater than them. Or you know for a fact, you're that confident that you can achieve something greater than that they have, instead of being jealous. Jealousy is not a good look on anyone. I mean, in some situations, it's like, I don't know. I mean, I do know, but I don't really want to say it. Anyway, some situations, jealousy is like cute or whatever, but it can be too much. Okay, it can be too much. Just like anything, it can be too much. Haters will hate regardless. So do what you're going to do anyway. As long as what you're doing is not harmful to other people and it's beneficial to yourself, beneficial to others. I think in benefiting yourself, you're also benefiting other people, because that could be one less person to help since you're helping yourself. And you can also, by you benefiting yourself, other people will see the efforts that you're making and they will be encouraged as well. So it's like killing two birds with one stone. Yeah, that saying. What does jealousy also stem from, though? Self-doubt, low self-esteem, insecurities. What else? And other things. Jealousy may also come from the thought that you can't do something no matter how much you try. You may think that you can't do something, but you have to be confident and you have to build your own confidence to the point where no matter how amazing someone may seem, you're still going to be confident and basically have that type of love for yourself that, oh, I respect this person, but I respect myself more. I love myself more. And I see that they did something. It's amazing that they did it. But the thing is, I can do it better. And having that healthy mindset of, yes, congratulate them, give them their flowers or whatever. Not seriously like give them their flowers unless you want to give someone flowers, but symbolistic is not a word. You know what I mean. Basically, you could congratulate them and be all like, oh, you did amazing, but also have that also have those words of encouragement for yourself. Like, yeah, what they did is amazing. I think, well, no, not I think. I know I can do something just as amazing. And I need to surpass them. Like, I need to do better. Because what they did, it's good. But because we're supposed to be improving and striving in a race towards all that is good and doing better than what a previous generation or what our parents did before, that's good competition. Basically, always be in the mindset of good competition, wanting to be doing better, which is like in a good aspect compared to someone else. Because improvement should always be welcomed. Always. How would you know if where you are at a point is like the best you can do if you don't have that mindset that things can be better? Everything starts off with the intention, like what you plan to do, and then you eventually do it. It depends on the rate in terms of, okay, you have a thought, and then after a few seconds or a few minutes or hours or years, then you would decide on whether or not you want to follow through with that intention. But it's best that if you have an intention, to think about it and then do it after a few minutes, I don't know, a few seconds, depending on what it is. Like if it's something that's quick to do, then just do it right away. I know I have a area of improvement. I'm not going to say it's a flaw or anything, but it's definitely an area of improvement where I need to have an intention to do something, and then I follow through with what I plan to do. I think a lot of people have that area of improvement, but I think with the practice, the intention of wanting to fix that aspect of their character, then eventually it will work, and eventually it won't be an area of improvement. It would just be something that they improved in. And so, back to talking about jealousy and haters. Haters they can be either your motivators, or they can literally tear you down, tear your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your character, and make you, well, they can't really make you, but they would be a reason for you becoming worse as an individual. And don't let haters tear you down, because that's what they are. Haters. They're full of hate. They may not be entirely full of hate, but they have a lot of hate within themselves. And are you really going to take them seriously, somebody who hates themselves? Because someone who hates themselves is ignoring a lot of things about them that they shouldn't be ignoring, such as their happiness and not being so negative. Because negativity is just one aspect of life, or in general, when there's also positivity in life. It's all about having a balance. Just like anything, it's about having a balance, because balance is important. I talked about balance in another video that I had. I forgot what the video was called, but it was like 2 videos before this one. But anyway, haters will hate regardless. So forget what they're hating about, which is you, and just focus on you, since they're focusing on you anyway. If anything, them hating on you, focusing on you, that's just more people caring about you. And well, I think I said this earlier in the video, but if someone is hating, that means that they know and they believe that you can surpass them, and that you are already surpassing them. So that, treat that as encouragement that you really can do it. And them hating is just proof that you're that much closer to achieving whatever it is, or however far you want to go. And so I think it's also important to ask yourself if you're a hater, or if you hate something unnecessarily, and asking yourself if you're jealous of something that you shouldn't be jealous of, and you should just do better for yourself. And I know hate is a strong word, but people use it because it is a strong word. It's still an emotion. It's still worth saying, just like a lot of words, even though it's an emotion, a strong emotion that evokes feelings. It's how they're feeling, and that's the word that they want to use at the time, because it specifically depicts how they feel inside. And haters are going to hate regardless. Just make sure you're not hating on yourself. I know it's important, and it's like, oh, you should love yourself, but it's true. You should love yourself. Unless who you are sucks, then maybe you shouldn't love yourself at the time. But you should come to a point where you do love yourself and who you are and the level that you are at in life, and that you can confidently say that you love yourself, rather than hating yourself and picking parts about yourself that you don't like. Something I do is I would try not to say anything negative about myself, which is difficult, I would say, because people have thoughts, people have intrusive thoughts about situations, about themselves and such. But basically, if I have a negative thought, then just try to forget about it, because sometimes it'd be so random. But I realized that it's okay to have negative thoughts. Just remember to balance it out and remind yourself of the positive thoughts, because the positive things about yourself matters more rather than the negative. I think negative thoughts are more so to encourage yourself and remind you, and also as a source of, as a like part to be grateful. And yeah, basically a reminder that things can be bad, or you could be this way but you're not, or you're not this way to this degree, like just a little bit, but you can be better. And the positive thought would be basically saying, yeah, I am great, I am amazing, and all these other good traits about who you are or how you feel about something and such. Basically, well, in conclusion, why is every video basically having in conclusion? Because just wrap it up. What am I talking about? Yeah, in conclusion, haters will hate regardless. Be you. If someone is really hating on something, then just talk to yourself. I didn't even talk about this part in the video, but basically I'm just adding on to what I'm trying to say. If there is a good reason for someone to hate on you on something, then just talk to yourself. Think about what they're hating on. Decide for yourself if it's an opinion or if it's a fact. And if it is a fact, if what they're hating about is legit, then just change it. Like, if you hate yourself, then don't hate yourself. It's that easy. But basically, if it's something you dislike, if it's something you hate, then make steps. Make small steps or big steps, or just do something every day that you remember and change for the better. I think we overcomplicate things. So just don't overcomplicate things. Life is difficult, life is hard, but at the same time, life is very simple. Life is basic. Life is straight to the point. We just complicate things, make things more complex than they actually are. I feel like things are complex, but it can be basic or easy in some avenue or another. So yeah, that part is being confident in knowing who you are and knowing whether what someone is hating about is a fact or an opinion, and asking yourself questions on if you're the hating type or the jealous type, and to really think about why you're hating or why you're jealous, and decide for yourself that you don't want to be a hater, that you don't want to be jealous, and that you're not going to do that anymore, and to instead change your life so that you can be better and to improve instead of feeling that way. And yeah, like this video, comment down below if you agree or disagree, or you're neutral, or you would like to add something, an experience that you may have, or you want to compliment me on my wonderful video quality or whatever it is. And definitely subscribe so I can have more subscribers and new subscribers can see all this wonderful advice type life lesson videos that I'm giving at my young age, that I have lots of knowledge and information that I've learned over the various years of living or whatever. And yeah, thank you for watching.